fitin10. It's day 27. Day 27, and you only get one of these shirts if you finish the challenge. And I'll get to that specifically, starting tomorrow I will. All right, so you'll understand what I mean when I do tomorrow's video. No, tomorrow's Friday, when I do Saturday's video. All right, somebody had been asking me, am I centered? Okay, I think I'm centered. Somebody has been asking me about posting my morning concoction that I do. So I do this morning concoction. I've been doing it for probably like 2.5 years now. Basically, I do 1 whole lime squeezed, about 1/8 of a cup of apple cider vinegar, and about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I do this for several reasons. I won't get too much into it, but there's more than these reasons. But I do it for adrenal health, liver health, glucose management, blood glucose management, digestion, and there's a few other reasons. So I do this concoction every morning, and right when I wake up, basically. So I actually put it together the night before. Just put it in the fridge. When I wake up, I drink the 2 liters. Well, it's just under 2 liters. It's about 1 liter and 1.8 liters. And I just do this as I'm, preparing my stuff for the day, which is what you ought to do. That's one way you can do it. I have everything made. I just have to put it together. Okay. Although I will admit, I do come home in the day and make another meal or two. I'm not stuck at the gym all day. So, all right. So that's what I do. I do 1 whole lime. I do about 1/8 cup of apple cider vinegar, and I do 1/2 a teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. And then I fill that up with some filtered water. All right, people are asking about, where is it? One of these things, right? The BMR. The BMR on your sheet. So, I'm just going to cover up this name here. So there's a little BMR. I don't know if you can see it here. Little BMR right there. This is your BMR. Okay, this is not your BMR. This is your estimated BMR. All right, so this is basically an estimate, mainly estimated from your lean body mass, but well, I don't actually know for sure, but I would imagine it has to do with your gender and your age as well. Okay, so this is your lean body. This is lean body. This is your basal metabolic rate. This is the estimated energy that it takes to keep the lights on, keep your vital organs working, your brain functioning, the energy that it takes to keep you alive, okay, essentially, without some of the other things that we incorporate into your total energy output, like your exercise activity. Okay, so that's the amount of energy you're burning when you're doing exercise. Your non-exercise activity, thermogenesis, so when you're just moving around the house, whatever, doing stuff, going for just out and about, shopping, this type of thing. And then there's the thermic effect of food, which I talked about, right? And so what was the power of protein? The power of protein was the fact that it, these freaking reminders, get off my phone. Sorry. The power of protein is that it burns 30%. So 30% of the energy in protein goes towards digesting it, right? It's got a 30% thermic effect, whereas carbohydrates have a 6 to 8% thermic effect, and fat has a 2 to 3% thermic effect. So getting back to this is your estimated BMR. This is, again, the estimated amount of energy that it takes to sustain life, to sustain you from you know, like as I mentioned, keeping the lights on, keeping you functioning. Has nothing to do with exercise, has nothing to do with thermic effective food, has nothing to do with your day-to-day activity and how much energy you burn doing that. Okay? So I'm not sure if you wanted me to say more than that. Again, I don't know how it's interpreted. I did spend a little time looking, but I haven't spent a lot. But again, I suspect that, well, it does say down here that it's correlated directly with lean body mass, which is kind of, well, it's obvious to me, but probably not to you. And then I suspect it has to do, again, with your gender and your age. Yeah, okay. So, and your height, but your height is taken into consideration when it does your lean body mass, so, yeah. Okay, so, I don't know if that answers your question. Hopefully it does. I don't know. Okay, how much time am I at? 6 minutes. Okay, so I'm doing good. Okay, I'm gonna get the mess of the day right now. Let me know if that answers your question. Okay, and there may be some other things you want to know on here. Like there's lots of stuff on here, right? Like there's body water. There's your BMI, right? There might be some stuff on here you want to know. Just ask me. All right. Mess of the day. Success isn't about greatness. It's about consistency. And being consistent leads to success. Okay? So I'll say it again. Actually, I misread that. Okay, let me read this again. Success isn't about greatness. It's about consistency, and consistent hard work leads to success, all right? Obviously, we need to say what we're consistent about, and it's being consistent with the things that lead to helping us build ourselves up towards that goal, right? So you need to be consistent. That's how success happens, or that's one of the pillars to success, right? Being consistent at what you do, sticking with it, trying hard, trying your best, being consistent at trying hard and trying your best, right? This is everything. This is everything and so many things in life, all right? I'm going to really encourage you to keep going and be as consistent as you can. Of course, I will always say some is better than none, and it certainly is. But let's try to do our absolute best. And if you're doing your best, then you, well, let me just say this. You can always do better, okay? There's always something you can do better on. So do it, all right? Submit and commit. If you haven't already, I suggest that you do. All right? Have you submitted and committed? Have you? All right. If you haven't, then just do it. Don't fight this. Just do it. Don't do part of it. Do it all. Come on. All right. Positive energy, positive vibes. Give some gratitude, and for the love of humanity, believe in yourself. There is no good reason not to believe in yourself. You are all capable of this. It's just choice. Just manage that choice, and you will be very happy. And who knows, maybe you might just be surprised, all right? Success is right around the corner. You just have to follow the steps, the pillars of this challenge. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Day 27 in the books. Tomorrow night, I'll be teaching 5 p.m. Come on out. I'll see y'all then. See ya.